Hey guys, so today I'm reviewing Beyond the Gate Season 1, Episode 71, and this week's episode, it was kind of fillerish too, but it was a little better than the previous episode, so let's get right into it. So the episode starts off with Bill and Haley in the hospital, and he's still like moving his hand, but it's still not, his right hand's not doing what it needs to do. So then that's when Shanice walks in, Dr. Montgomery walks in, and they start treating him or whatever. He's acting stubborn. And Dr. Montgomery starts asking about, Chelsea. And he's like, oh, I know why you're asking about Chelsea because, you wanted to make sure I remember everything. She's like, yeah, something like that. So then he's basically just acting stubborn and whatever. So then Anita calls Verna and basically updates him on everything and tells her how she misses him, and she basically just calls for a little update. So then Laura is in the office and she asks Nicole if she can invite Eva over to help her with the computer stuff, and Nicole says she doesn't mind and this and that and that. So then Jacob so then Jacob goes to, Leslie's place to do a second search warrant, and he finds the helmet and the gloves. So then Leslie basically, she's trying to play it cool, but she's freaking out. So then Kat and Chelsea are at Orpy Jeans. They're talking, and they're catching up. And basically, Chelsea mentions that she should move in with Kat, and they should move in together. So then, while they're talking, Jacob shows up and he wants to talk to Kat. So Chelsea leaves to go to the hospital. So Jacob's there, and he's talking to Kat, and he's basically telling Kat that he told Kat that he found the helmet and the gloves, but he asked Kat, was she the one who planted it? And of course she denies it. He said it doesn't really matter because, he ran into evidence anyways. And the judge calls him and basically says that even though they found the helmet and gloves at Leslie's apartment, he doesn't like that they didn't find it the first time and he won't be able to do a DNA warrant. So then, back at the hospital, Chelsea goes to see Dr. Montgomery, and they're basically flirting, and then Dr. Montgomery asks Chelsea for a date. So then Eva goes to see Laura, and she's helping Laura out, and Laura basically says the real reason she called Eva over because she can see that Nicole misses Eva and she wants them to work things out. Eva's hesitant about it, but while they're talking, Leslie calls Eva and tells her to come over immediately. So then Danny and Nicole go to see Vernon, and Vernon tells them that Anita, tells them about Anita being in Chicago, and Danny's happy and Nicole's freaking out because she's like, no, I need my mom right now. And then Danny's like, come with me. So then Danny takes Nicole to her house and they start throwing glass, and she tells Nicole to keep going the glass, keep throwing glass, and it'll make her feel better about herself because she's been broken. Now she finally gets to break stuff, and they're just throwing stuff, laughing, smiling, having a good time. So then Eva goes to see Leslie, and Leslie asks Eva, was she the one who, planted the helmet and the gloves at her apartment? She says no, and Leslie starts crying. She said it doesn't even matter about the helmet and the gloves because you don't love me no more. And Eva's like, no, I do love you, and this and that there, and they hug, and then Leslie stops crying after Eva leaves and does a big last saying, oh, Leslie Thomas is here to stay. So that was the end of this episode, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 72.